I want us to listen to Anthony Kibagendi, Kitutu Chache Member of Parliament. For his sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
Samoei Ruto akiwa deputy president, na wakati huo nilikuwa advisor wake. Tulitembea Kenya nzima, tulikuwa tukiambia hawa wananchi kwamba tutawatoa bottom tuwalete up, bottom. Lakini baada ya kumuingiza katika kiti, sijui nyinyi wananchi mnaona hiyo maneno inafanyika kweli? Mnaona hiyo maneno inafanyika kweli? Wakati tulikuwa tukifanya campaign 2022, Rais William Ruto alisema ataingia na atapunguza ushuru, sivyo? Akasema ataingia na bei ya mafuta atarudisha chini, ataingia bei ya sitima atarudisha chini, akiingia bei ya university education atarudisha wapi? Lakini ameingia kila kitu amepandisha. Ni wangapi hapa wanataka tutume hawa kule Nairobi na message wamwambie rais anatuumiza? Mnakubaliana? Na mimi pia nataka sasa niwaambie kutoka kwa roho yangu, ndugu yangu Kiogora, mwambie rais, sisi watu wa Kisii tunakulia ile kitu inaitwa chinjoke, tunakula bila moto. Tukienda kutoa asali kwa huko kwa nyuki, atuingizi na moto, tunaenda live. Kwa hivyo sisi hatuogope, na tunamwambia hivi, rais wetu apunguze kwanza uongo. Ya pili, apunguze ukabila katika serikali yake. Ya tatu, tunamwambia hivi, yeye na watu wake wapunguze kiburi. Na mwisho, arudishe gharama ya maisha chini. Ndivyo hivyo. Na pia asipofanya hivyo hapa Kisii, ni wangapi wananiambia 2027 asipobadilisha maneno tutapeleka yeye nyumbani? Nione na mkono. Ndivyo hivyo. Sisi ndio tulimpitisha.
Thus, Anthony Kibagendi, a man who worked with William Ruto when Ruto was the deputy president. He was in William Ruto's office, so he understands William Ruto very well. I want to put those remarks into perspective. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Ruto has made so many lies to Kenyans, lies that are now in the public domain. First of all, he lied that he was going to form a government with hustlers. And some hustlers took that literally to mean Ruto was going to appoint them in his government. That has turned out as a lie. He has formed the government with these fellow billionaires. Nikiweka tu Biblia chini, that has also been proved as a lie. Mothers of newborn babies were to get diapers. That's also a lie. Mafuta. Ruto promised that he was not going to increase the prices of the petroleum products. As a president, he's actually increasing them. Ruto promised not to borrow. In fact, now he has borrowed more than any other president has done before in 1 year. No president has ever borrowed in 1 year the way William Ruto has borrowed. So far in 1 year, he has borrowed 4 trillion. He has broken that record. He promised not to borrow. And now, he's adding taxes each passing day. No president in the history of Kenya has ever added taxes the way William Ruto is doing. We still remember that he said, beginning June this year, gas was to retail between 300 to 500. That came out as a lie. There are so many promises Ruto made that have all turned out as lies. In fact, there is no single promise he made that has come true. All of them have come out as lies. And that's why the member of parliament is telling him apunguze uongo. Ruto's trademark, as I talk, are lies. He lies with impunity, and he does not care whether he's lying or not lying. Whether you catch him lying or not, Ruto does not care. He continues with lies. Just a few days ago, he promised to cut travel expenses. Even before the ink had dried, he was already flying out of the country. And as I talk, he is in Tanzania for a 2-day tour. We are going to dissect that in details in our next analysis. So Ruto is a lying president, a president who has gone against what he promised Kenyans. And all indications are showing Ruto will most definitely be a one-term president. No Kenyan in his sane mind, if it's about Kenyans voting for leaders based on service delivery, no Kenyan in his sane mind can go ahead to vote for William Samoei Ruto. He has failed badly. How then can Kenyans actualize this fact of making William Ruto a one president? Kenyans should close all the loopholes William Ruto can use to actually twist Kenyans into voting for him. And one effective loophole Kenyans should close, and this is something I've been discussing in this forum, and it's important for us to repeat them, for Kenyans to understand them very, very well. Any leader supporting William Ruto, whether an elected leader seeking a re-election or an aspirant seeking an election, as long as that leader supports William Ruto, whether he has delivered on the ground or not, that's a leader who should be rejected. If Kenyans elect those leaders, those are the leaders who are going to help in rigging in William Ruto in 2027. Kenyans should be very hostile to these leaders early in advance, so that by 2027, William Ruto will have no support, no leader supporting him. Let him get the support of the few who are too much sycophantic, but Kenyans should reject any leader supporting William Ruto. If Kenyans do that, they are going to stop William Ruto. These are the leaders who are doing his bidding on the ground, as the president has failed. So these leaders, one or two might have done some development on the ground, and these ones are now the ones doing William Ruto's bidding on the ground. There is no difference between William Ruto and that leader. Reject that leader, whether an MCA, member of parliament, senator, governor, whichever. Reject that leader. If you do that, you will stop William Ruto. I've also been saying and repeating that around 2026, 2027, William Ruto might change his strategy by now lowering the cost of living. Kenyans should not fall for those arm twisting by William Ruto. Already, he has made Kenyans go through a lot of pain. He has made Kenyans suffer. Kenyans should not forget what they are going in a William Ruto's government. If he makes the changes, maybe in 2026, the changes will be purposefully for a re-election, after which again, upon being re-elected, he will increase the prices again, and he'll install himself as a life president, and Kenyans will have no say. The so-called elected leaders are the ones he will use to amend the constitution. Kenyans should be wise, and we shall continue repeating all these things for Kenyans to understand the games William Ruto is playing. Kibagendi's remarks confirms GUSII is becoming very slippery for William Samoei Ruto. And not only in GUSII, across the country, the ground is becoming hostile. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribe, give this video a like. Any person willing to send his or her coffee, that's my number, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.